Where I Go by Matt Harris. In those moments when Usher Syndrome's flaming arrows start to whiz, I don't know why it is. I way too often forget to douse those fiery darts with my shield of faith, to travel in my thinking to that safe place, the one I see in my soul you prepared for me, the one where I'm sitting and writing poems of praise to you on those banks through which the river of life flows. That same living water through scripture I heard you tell, its secret to the Samaritan woman you met at the well. A safe haven from whenever the static starts, short-circuiting my thoughts unbound now from their sight and sound. Just like the string that loosened from my wrist when I was 3, my helium, a Dumbo balloon adrift above the sea. Those discordant thoughts thrashing through my mind that flop like fish rogue waves vomit onto the seashore. The sunshine baking them, the salt air suffocating them. I remember to breathe. Does anyone ever actually forget? The exercise helps me live, but not to thrive in this native but yet strange land I live, where the familiar language I once loved now beats with gibberish on broken ear drums. Those crisp, colorful phrases mouthed from English-speaking tongues often sounding as if they're tied to Babel now to me, as Usher Syndrome shaves my cochlea bald. In this land where all the citizenry looks the same to me, yet my eyes still squint reflexively at them, straining from behind their closed gray curtains, from where I aim them like binoculars as to where I think they might be. Usher Syndrome having already ravished their retinas, parading its booty to wherever my blind white cane now leads, while my overbearing brain, that merciless bully, knowing full well of their impotence, but yet still demands that they satiate its curiosity, its understandable desire to comprehend the world around it. Although this probably won't sound like much of an issue to most, but whenever I'm out and about, it drives me crazy when my overbearing brain starts nagging, wanting to know, is that person speaking to me or chit-chatting with himself? Or is he jibber-jabbering with somebody else? Or yapping on a cell phone, perhaps? As not to appear rude, I often throw out hesitant hellos. Other times, when I'm almost 100% certain I am actually being spoken to by a neighbor or somebody else I should probably know, I hope to break this habit of smiling and pretending to follow along in conversations and of saying, that's good, that's nice. It occurred to me one day with a startle. What if I were to spit out one of those phrases after not hearing someone tell me their loved one just passed? Maybe it's already happened for all I know. My overbearing brain shakes its head with contempt, malnourished from his data deficiency. It oftentimes just keeps the door to my big fat mouth shut, not trusting itself to comprehend social encounters, its discernment double-teamed by 2 delinquent senses. Like that time my wife Amanda and I stood on a sidewalk in Baltimore wearing our Ravens jerseys, and I heard a stranger say as he walked past, "Go Amanda." My overbearing brain then scratched its synapses as it thought, what the heck? How does he know Amanda? No, silly goose, Amanda told me later. He did not say, "Go Amanda," but rather, pointing to his own football jersey, said, "Go Commanders." Absorbing another Usher Syndrome moment, I smacked my head with the base of my palm and said, oh wow, that makes sense to me now, considering the Commanders play the Ravens tomorrow. But if I could still understand plain English, a language I majored in, by the way. I would have answered the stranger with a little swag. Hey, as long as Jackson's in the shotgun and King Henry's holding court, it's for certain your commanders will surely fall short. But if I had responded based on what I thought I heard, what do you mean by go Amanda what had made no sense at all? Oh crap. I must make haste. No more time to waste. Gotta tap a kidney, a phrase my dad used to love to say. In other words, my bladder's about to break like Zeppelin's levee as I enter the men's room at the mall. Anxiety wringing out the breath from my lungs, but not quite enough that I can't still breathe. The foul fragrances that linger like demons in dry places. Then paralyzed by those bursts from the hand dryers blasting and from the force of industrial toilets flushing, as the static starts short-circuiting my thoughts, Usher Syndrome's flaming arrows whizzing. And in that moment, again I forget to quench its fiery blows with my shield of faith and travel to that safe place inside my soul, that escape to the secret place where the Almighty goes, on those banks through which the river of life flows. White-knuckling my blind white cane, I tap forward. Hurry up, get me to the stall, and if you can't find that, then find me a wall. My now frenzied but still overbearing brain shouts in my head. Not the brightest of brains, I finally conclude. Always forgetting it's been disconnected, its electrical wiring ripped from its eyes and ears. Even in between the bathroom blaring blast, are they talking to me? My overbearing brain still asks. Language sounding like clamorous clouds of chatter, a cacophony of echoes ricocheting from the walls. That's why I don't ask for help anymore. Besides, blind people are supposed to have bionic ears, aren't they? My cane, meanwhile, finally strikes what feels like a stall. I enter through its open door and fumble for the latch. Oh crap, it's sticky. Hope I can find the sink, I whisper to myself. The toilet then, almost as if on cue, flushes automatically as if to say, good luck with that. Sometimes in those quiet moments late at night, I can still hear that chorus of earworms play, that same old merry-go-round tune inside my head, like these questions that ride the carousel tonight. What exactly do my lack of responses and bumbling social encounters with those that I can neither see nor hear convey? It communicates who and what I am not, someone standoffish or socially incompetent. Woe to that life sentence imprisoning my personality, hidden inside its gray cell of solitary confinement, where thoughts I'd rather not think get written on these claustrophobic walls closing me in. And it is in these dark hours that I remember to let my soul ascend above these walls and travel in my thinking to that safe place, the one I see inside my soul Christ prepared for me, the one on those banks through which the river of life flows, and where the healing from the tree of life grows. There, the curse is lifted and new poetry written.